You know, why isn't Epstein arrested? They know. Who's this guy who just bought Epstein's island? And why are we letting him buy it? And why didn't we all buy it? Why didn't me, you, Rogan, and other rich people that can foot the bill go and buy the island and then explore it for ourselves? We'll find something there. A retainer case. You know, I guess, who is the they? That's the exciting one.
That, honestly, if you can answer that question, who is they?
Yeah.
You can answer a lot of different things.
Then they will kill you if you can answer that
They
question.
They will kill you.
Yeah, Andrew Schulz, what a great guy. We're here at his funeral.
You're dressed for it.
Incredible guy. I'm dressed for it.
I can't say much more because they're here.
But yeah, who is it? I don't know. Do you believe America can change? Like, do you don't believe that there's a long-term strategy, that you have people maybe in the State Department or the CIA or the FBI? I don't even know if the FBI would work in that way, but there's a longer geopolitical strategy that's attached to this country. Okay. I would hope.
Play the dark role. What is the outcome? What do they want to do?
Preserve America and its interests.
The dark side? The dark, so
yeah, maintain American supremacy.
Because American supremacy allows their businesses to flourish.
Okay.
Like a lot of people have said that, you know, the CIA in a lot of ways operates in the interests of these billion-dollar corporations. And I'm not just talking about like the ones that make the bombs and stuff. You might have a corporation that's selling bananas that come from Nicaragua.
Yeah, you control the money, you control the world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, all of a sudden Nicaragua wants to make a country out of itself. Well, that fucks up my banana business. Hey, CIA guy, can you do me a favor and stop fucking up my banana? Yeah, like, and then they might go in there, put somebody else in power, and who knows? Maybe that's beneficial to America in some way. We consume a lot of bananas, and we need them to get out of Nicaragua. I don't know, but there has to be somebody or a group of people, and I'm sure some of them are, you know, connected to politics. Maybe these like lifelong politicians, like a Nancy Pelosi type. It's like, what is she? She's a House of Representatives. She's not even a senator, right? She's
Speaker
a
of the House. Yeah,
so
she was
Speaker of the House, but she's in a House. So she got a campaign every 2 years. Really? This old lady's going to run around every 2 years for 40 years to maintain this shitty little seat in the House of Representatives? She got to be part of something bigger, right? Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
You know, they just had the meeting, right? The meeting in Europe, the Berta, what is it called?
Davos.
No, not the Davos. There's another one that just happened right now this week where, not the G7, the one where they're all sitting around saying, you'll see if you pull it up, the AI, and they had all these different issues, and they went through. This used to be a secret society meeting where nobody would talk about it publicly. Now they're no longer saying it. They're saying this meeting was being done here. Used to be in San Francisco, I want to say. The
Bilderberg.
Oh,
yeah.
the Bilderberg conference.
The Bilderberg conference.
Wasn't that in like Sweden or Norway or something?
Sweden or Norway. I think it's Sweden. And they wrote out exactly who was there, what the topics are, what the issues are.
Well, there's some good conspiracy stuff about this conference.
Yeah, Zeitgeist. It was in Zeitgeist.
Was that
Change or one of those? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, go on.
So the whole thing is like, who is they? Are they? Or is there a guy that's like, okay, have those guys sit right next to each other? Why is that person here? Who invited him? Oh, okay, I see why we have him. He needs to meet with them because we need to get that deal, because we need that technology here for South Africa because of the deal that we're doing with India. So they, like, who is they? You
That's
know,
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Who is it? And who continues to hire these people? And how do we make sure that we have the best talent? How do those people get recruited?
Do you think there's a couple different theys?
Yeah. No. So I think
that he could take
Okay. And I know
he's up a piece
hope,
though.
like,
Fuck.
I think that my hope is
that was
is
not
that
what I
there is
wanted.
a group of people that are the theys that we're thinking about, right? And these people probably work for government institutions. Maybe some of them are politicians. Maybe you want some that are in, and they're like the career politicians that you're like, why haven't you done more? Like, why is Nancy Pelosi campaigning every 2 years? Like, you're too famous to campaign. Like, why not go from, why be a senator? Campaign every 6 years.
Wait,
just
that's
an
an L, bro. That's an L.
Of course, but she wasn't always.
That's an
speaker,
L,
right?
son.
She's been involved in politics.
That's an L, bro.
So you have
big L's, big L's.
They plot the course of America, and those people interface with the billion-dollar corporations that are incredibly successful within America. My assumption is that once you're a Bezos, once you're an Elon, you're a government employee. And not in a bad way, but it's like, hey, you want to keep on gaining money and gaining influence and being successful. Yeah. Google has to talk to the government.
So I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think Elon, his vision with what he's doing is good? Like, if I were to ask you, what percentage of trust do you have that Elon is a good person trying to do good versus evil, what would you say?
I think Elon is a good person trying to do good and the best. I think he believes that he's doing the right thing, and I think that sometimes comes at odds with the powers that be. And I think that's why you see, like, for example, everybody loved Elon. Elon was the darling. There was the left and the right. The left were buying his electric cars, and the right was like, here's this businessman. He's making all this money. We love him. It was the one thing the left and the right could come together on and agree on. And then Elon gave a political opinion. He tweeted, it's hard for me to, I'm a lifelong Democrat. It's hard for me to consider myself a Democrat now. And just like anytime Joe Rogan says that he supports a presidential candidate,
you cut off, son.
And you're going to go through this as well. There was a smear campaign that happened the day after, and they were out there, whoever they is, out there trying to make him radioactive. Maybe that's the DNC. Maybe it's not even the theys that we're talking about. Maybe that's much lower level. Yeah, maybe that's like DNC to me is like low level shit. It's like you're trying to get someone into office. Like that's not the game we're playing. That's temporary game.
Oh shit.
They-days, that's forever game. They-days are like manifest destiny. Like, we want to go back. They-days are like, yo, let's buy Louisiana.
Are you saying like Coke? You're talking about Rothschild. You're talking about
Peter
Soros.
Thiel.
You're talking about those types of guys.
I think those are the guys that get to interface with the government employees, right? Because you need someone who's actually part of the fabric of the government, and then you